if you want me to tell you something along the lines of how to do the hard things, or a way to meditate with a 100% success rate, or a skincare routine to look like Chris Hemsworth, then this video isn't for you. You need to click off it. This video is about being honest with yourself. And you haven't been honest with yourself, have you, recently? You've said it's okay to do that bad things every now and again, or maybe every day. You've said, oh, it's okay to drink every weekend. I work hard all week. I'm tired. I just want to have some fun with my friends and socialise. Or you say yes to an hour of gaming a day, maybe even more than that, because you get to play with your friends. You are using the coping mechanism within you when you say yes to doing the activities with instant gratification. Instant gratification, to put it into simple terms, is saying yes to the temptations now, in the moment. Like, you want to watch you'd rather watch Netflix than study. And who doesn't? It's easy, right? Delayed gratification is studying even though you don't want to. Instant gratification ruins your future. Delayed gratification improves it and makes it more fulfilling. This channel or video is not about quick fixes. This is about making a lifestyle change. Meaning for the rest of your life. When it comes to being honest with yourself, you even have to be honest with yourself when it comes to things like porn. You might be saying, why would I? It's not harming me in any way. Okay, so think of this. The last time you had that gut feeling of, oh, why did I just watch that? You know, as soon as you finish, you get that minging feeling of disgust and embarrassment, to be honest with you. And I don't see you bragging about it in any way to a girl, saying, oh, I just clacked out 3 wanks last night to porn. You'd rather have a wank than have sex with the girl. Think about that. That's fucked. I'm not saying stop masturbating, but the fact that you need to watch something, you can't just use your imagination, or you don't have the drive to achieve that with someone else, it proves that it's fucking up your brain. Just like every other sort of hit of dopamine you consume, the base level happiness decreases, and before it you're well excited and you can't wait to reach that point, and as soon as it hits, it just drops. Your dopamine will go up on pursuit from the anticipation, and when you get to that point, it drops below baseline. So this is your baseline happiness, and you're there before you clack out that fucking wank. You get to the top peak, you finish, and bang, it just drops below baseline, and then you sit there for a while. Once you hit that line, once you finish, it puts you in an amotivated state. And think, if you're doing this on a daily basis, you're going to struggle to find that motivation and drive you once or maybe never had. The more you watch porn, the more basic shit doesn't just hit the same. Next, you're starting to watch some fetish like nugget porn. You're probably laughing, trying to make me the weird one for saying it, but you know, I've been honest with myself, and that's how I can talk about this. That's not me anymore, so that's how I can talk about it. And I'm not saying I've watched that specifically, but you start to watch things that are a bit weird, or something that you're never going to do or even like. And you know I'm right when I'm saying this, and you're probably smiling right now because you know you've watched some, not even that weird, but just like stuff that you probably wouldn't even like. But you've watched it just because it's the basic shit's just not doing it for you anymore. Stop coping and telling yourself it's okay. It's literally fucking with your happiness and how your brain works. Maybe you didn't like what you was watching, but as long as it gets you to that point, it's okay. No, it's not. Embarrassed, disgusting is how it made me feel every time I had finished, because I knew deep down I felt that low in myself for watching it. I just couldn't go out and get my sexual needs met. I was lonely, craving female attention, and how did I solve that? By masturbating to porn. All men should know what I'm talking about. When you get that drive of being that horny, it makes you push to achieve that goal. But then you go and masturbate. That kills the energy inside of you. It kills the drive inside of you because you have easy access to it. After a while of getting used to it, it's easier than trying to get with a woman, right? It's less embarrassing, it's comfortable, so how can it be a bad thing for you? But that's it. Being comfortable is how you stay exactly where you are, how you don't glow up. To glow up, you need to be doing uncomfortable things. Ask yourself, are you truly happy when you watch porn, rather than having sex with a girl? If you say yes, you're coping, and you are one of the ones that need this video or some video alike. That embarrassment and disgust will lead you to change if you are honest with yourself. It will lead you to doing the hard things, like putting in effort with a female and waiting for that moment. How much more fulfilled your life will feel after delaying the gratification. It will benefit you in ways not every man this day and age will experience. You will be more present during the act. Your sex life will improve, and you can use that masculine urge in other areas of your life for drive. It's almost forbidden to talk about porn when it comes to the lads, but it's a subject that we all need to talk about. It kills your drive to be a man. It makes you more emotional. You can't control them urges just like you can't control your emotions. Soon as you get that slight feeling of horniness, your brain instantly jumps to, oh, I've got to go on Pornhub, I've got to clock out 3 wanks. Soon as you are hit with them difficult times in your day or life, you start to be more feminine than your girlfriend, if you have one. And now she's the shoulder to cry on, and she's the one telling you, oh, everything's going to be okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. You don't have to cry. I'm not telling you this because to make you feel like shit, embarrass you, or start a debate. I'm telling you this from experience. A wise man learns from another man's mistakes. Learn from my mistakes and you will be ahead of me and every other man around you. How to be honest with yourself is to become more self-aware. Being able to stop and stare at a wall, let emotions and thoughts run, and naturally parts of your life you are unhappy with will come about. I could be in better shape. I could be in a better job. This relationship isn't for me. Smoking's not doing me any good. Drinking every weekend is not how I want to be living. These are parts you need to be honest with yourself, and brutally honest as well. If you are serious about changing your life, you want better relationships, better friends, more opportunities, more money, you have to be extreme. See how honest and open I've been about this porn situation, and a lot of you can't even start a conversation about the whole thing because you're too worried to be judged by the things you've watched. You're scared that your mates are going to ask you what category you like, and even if you do answer it, you don't tell the truth. Oh, you're just like, oh, I like the basic shit. That's just, you're not being honest with yourself. I'm an open book and being honest with myself for a long time now. With that honesty becomes extreme amounts of growth and maturity. And I'm not trying to sound big-headed or egotistical, but last year I have seen mass amounts of growth and maturity from the level of honesty I've had with myself. To be able to journal and write down what triggers positive feelings and what triggers negative feelings. Look at the actions and things you say and how they affect people around you. Where would you like to be and why haven't you gotten there yet? Because you've been wasting time? Probably. If you want girls, then just improve yourself. A girl wants this in a man, this in a man, this in a man. And being honest with yourself, the only thing you can do is improve. To become the man a lot of girls want. If you are self-aware or learning to be, the act of being honest with yourself about the bad habits, whether that's gaming, porn, smoking, drugs, drinking, will bring you a great amount of shame and embarrassment to a certain degree. That should force you into change because I wasn't honest with myself for a long time. I had to get to the lowest of the low till my mental health and physical health suffered for it. Before I was to make a change, coming to the realization of what I got myself into because of the level of dishonesty I had with myself. I was honest and an open book with even strangers that I just met for the first time, but I couldn't even be honest with myself. I hid and lied and used gaming as a way to hide from them lies. And to what benefit? Nothing. My life just got worse the longer I lived with these lies. I had low energy, low sex drive, low mental health, low physical health. To be able to sit down and think, what am I doing wrong? What can I do to improve? What can I do to stop? This will be the hardest part because this is where your monkey brain will kick in and start saying things, oh, but maybe once a week is okay. You have to be extreme because you are in the position today because of what you have been doing. What your brain's been telling you is okay. You can't listen to your brain in that moment. You are watching this video, taking notes, and you've got this far because you are in the situation your brain got you into. The truth sets you free, and it really does. If you're in a relationship that you don't want to be in, but you're a bit too scared to be lonely, or you're not going to have any confidence with other women, but I can tell you right now, you will grow in ways you haven't experienced before. If you are honest with the way you are living currently, the growth potential is unreal. This won't be an easy journey. You'll need discipline. And do you have it? Motivation won't get you to where you want to be, but discipline will. Join my Discord for accountability on this journey. Do what needs to be done, not what you feel like doing.